You're watching Good Day Columbus on Fox 28.
Good morning and thanks for joining us on this Wednesday, July 24th. I'm Kurt Ludlow.
And I'm Jessica Ralston. It is a gorgeous, wonderful morning for the opening day of the Ohio State Fair. We're in the center of action for you.
That's right, live from the Ohio State Fair. We are inside. We're about halfway between the two gates, the 11th and 17th Avenue gates, and it's going to be a gorgeous day.
And it's ABC 6th day at the fair, so we're all out here. We're having a great time. Buck is here, Cameron's here, and we're ready for the food.
Did you say my name? I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Cream puff delivery for YouTube. No wine slushies yet. That's at least till later in the afternoon.
Will you get a load of
it's 5
this?
o'clock somewhere. This is the Schmidt's Cotton Candy Cream Puff that's all new for the fair this year. We're going to do a very quick taste test. We've been waiting. We've been hearing about it.
Oh, yeah. Quickly.
It's going to be messy. Our lips are going to turn blue.
Okay. Who cares?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's cotton candy. That is so good.
That's really good.
It's so good.
Absolutely the taste of cotton candy.
It is the taste of cotton candy.
Score.
You're going to want to get one of these.
I love it.
Oh,
All right, Buck, you'd love a bite of this.
oh, we're not sharing.
We're not.
Where is mine? Cameron's running. Where is mine? Come on. Getting left out here. Good morning. Hey, we are out at the Ohio State Fair. Opening day is today. It's ABC 6 day. We are pumped. We are ready to go. I see Cameron running. Cameron's right here. Oh, thanks, Cam. That's so nice of you. All right, let's bring up the radar. We had a couple sprinkles early this morning, and I was a little worried. Ooh, this is blue and good. Let's try a little bite. Great. That is delicious. My kids would love that. Hopefully they're not watching because they're going to count on me to bring this back. A couple sprinkles earlier. Let's talk about what we're dealing with as far as the conditions outside. We had a little bit of very light fog out to the east. It's been improving. Had a quarter-mile visibility in several locations. Cambridge still dealing with it this morning, but over the next hour, that'll be clearing out some. As we continue into the next several hours, that clears out. Temperatures are going to warm up pretty quickly. We're going to go from the 70s and get into the 80s as we continue into the afternoon. So let's bring up what we're going to experience as you're heading out the door today. You want to come out to the Ohio State Fair? It's going to be hot today. We get to 87 for the high. It's going to be humid, but the chance of rain is a 60% chance. So there will likely be some rain in the area, but not necessarily right here. I think a lot of us will see some rain, but it's going to be somewhat scattered as we head into the afternoon. And this is looking fantastic. I mean, take a look at this, guys. That looks great. You know who would love this? Probably Mike Kilburn. What do you think, Kilburn? You want one of these cotton candy cream puffs?
Yeah, will you bring one back to me, bud? I love that stuff. We are looking pretty good this morning. Our freeways are starting now, though, to see some slowdowns out there. We picked up a new accident, this one at South Hamilton and East Livingston Road. We also picked up two other accidents I don't have up on the board yet on 670. One of them is at Leonard Avenue. One's a little bit closer to the downtown, and it's really doing a number on that 670 ride in this morning. As we pull back and take a look at the map, we're seeing plenty of slowdowns here. You can see that's dotting it right around Leonard. They called it Leonard, and the other one was called it 3rd Street. They could be the same accident because they're fairly close together in that area. We're showing one dot on there this morning. That's the Hamilton and Livingston Avenue accident that we have. And again, a little spot of slowdown right on the Livingston Avenue curve. We were seeing some delays. 71 northbound looks like those cleared out fairly quick. Some spots of slowdowns on 71 as you travel towards the 670 ramps. This is typical stuff for this time in the morning. We're definitely seeing some heavy traffic out there. This is 670 at 21 miles an hour, so that kind of gives you an idea what that accident did. Again, I don't know whether that's one or two accidents. They're very close if they are two separate accidents, so that's going to cause you some headaches. You're coming out of the Gahanna area. However, the west side checks in good shape out of the 76-70 split at 60 miles an hour, so that looks like that's heading in pretty good shape. There's a look at the 76-70 split as you're coming in, and you can see we're still seeing some heavy traffic there off the west side. That's where you split off to 70, and of course the headlights coming forward going to 670. Back to you.
Well, there's a lot happening in Columbus, not just the fair. 30 of the best soccer players from across the league are in Columbus for the MLS 2024 All-Star Game that happens tonight.
It is extremely exciting. We have thousands of soccer fans in town for this match. The best players in the league will play the best of Mexico's Liga MX. Stephanie Chinock joining us live this morning from Lower.com Field.
Yeah, Kurt, Jessica, that is right. Unfortunately, I think the time has come that I should probably remove my crew scarf now that the temperatures are warming up. But that's right, we're here at Lower.com Field. This is where all the action is going to be happening tonight for that 8 p.m. kickoff. Such a huge event here in Columbus. Now, I spoke to the Greater Columbus Sports Commission, and they told me that this is expected to bring in $20 million for our city, and they have been placing bids year after year, hoping to bring it back here to Columbus. And the last time that this event was hosted here in Columbus was almost 20 years ago, way back in 2005. And so officials say they are so excited to welcome visitors and the best of the best soccer players here to that competition and bring something exciting this summer here at the end of July for all of Columbus to enjoy. This is the biggest event for soccer fans, and we're just looking forward to see how it unravels later tonight at 8 p.m. But we also spoke to fans ahead of the big event tonight.
It does so much for the city, not just the economy, but for just the spirit of Columbus, right? I mean, gosh, I'm just excited for tonight.
Really excited because it's something big for our city, and so we are hoping to get a win tomorrow.
And a lot of fans were looking forward to maybe seeing Lionel Messi compete in this All-Star game, but it has been confirmed he will not be participating due to an ankle injury. But that is totally okay because we have 5 of our own crew players that are participating in the All-Star game tonight, including Cucho Hernandez, Diego Rossi, and, of course, as we all know, crew head coach Wilfried Nancy is actually coaching the All-Star team tonight. So just a complete crew takeover. So very exciting for the entire city, and it's quiet here right now, but that's just the calm before the storm, as so many fans will be packing the stadium right here behind me later this evening. For Good Day Columbus, I'm Stephanie Chaynock. Back to you.
Well, the best thing about the Ohio State Fair is it showcases just how truly great the Buckeye State is. We're not only known for college football, you know.
Oh, how about that? Here to explain why Ohio is not just a great place to live, which we talk about all the time, but also premier travel destination, is the director of the Ohio Department of Development, Lydia Mihalik. Thank you for being here.
Oh, you're welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
We're pumped. We're excited for this. You are too.
Oh my gosh, it's opening day of the State Fair. This is one of Governor DeWine's favorite events of the year. The whole family comes out and enjoys it.
You know, I can't imagine this, but I'm sure there are people out there watching that have maybe never been to the Ohio State Fair.
Yeah.
Please let them know, beyond what we've already said this morning, what makes it so special?
So, you know, the Ohio State Fair is the best place to come to see what is great about Ohio, and honestly, the youth that are here in the 4-H programs showing their exhibits, whether it's animals or art. It's just a really great showcase of talent here in the Buckeye State.
You know, I think when people think of travel destinations, they don't often put Ohio at the top of the list. But, I mean, besides the Ohio State Fair, our state is rich with all kinds of wonderful places to go and things to do.
That's absolutely right. So whether you want to be outdoors, exploring the lake shore, or through one of our 76 free state parks, whether you want to go to a museum, whether you want to go watch your favorite sports teams, there's so much to do here in Ohio in the summer. We don't really take an off season, but summer is great for us in Ohio.
We talk about that all the time on Good Day Columbus because there's always something going on. There's always somewhere to go, something to do. Why don't you tell us about your favorites of the Ohio State Fair?
Sure. So the food, right? You can't get enough of the food. We absolutely love cream puffs in our family, so it's something to eat. Whether you're looking for, you know, your favorite grilled roasted chicken or roasted corn, love the food here. My kids love the Midway, right? The big slide is always a hit. So there's always a million things to do here, and you can't just do it in one day. You got to be here from today all the way through August 4th.
And today is, again, the first official day of the Ohio State Fair, ABC 6 on your side day at the fair. The gates open at 10 o'clock. What do you think people should look forward to the most on this opening day?
You know, there's a lot of excitement on opening day, so you got to hang out at the ribbon cutting at 10 o'clock and then walk around and get a bite to eat, and then go over to the ODNR Park. I mean, what a beautiful place to kind of catch some shade, but also see a lot of really exciting things.
And it is going to be a beautiful day.
It is.
I think we're set for a good one.
It is. Everyone's in such a great mood. It's such a great event. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. I love that you share our enthusiasm. I think people think we're a little off the rails this morning. The wine slushies just took us over the top.
Oh, and we didn't even have one
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right.
That's coming.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks, Lydia. Great to have you with us. All right, so there's a lot more news happening besides the fair, and we'll send it back to the studio for that right after this break.
The Ohio State Fair may be being held in one of the country's biggest cities, but that doesn't mean that you can't catch a glimpse of all the opportunities that await you in our outdoors.
Cam Fontana exploring one of those opportunities right now. What have you got going, Cam?
This is really cool, Kurt and Jessica. We've done this before, but now they're celebrating 75 years. It's their birthday. We're talking about ODNR, Ohio Department of Natural Resources. And I'm just now discovering Jason Fallon, who's joining us now. We've done this, what, 6 or 7 years at least?
Absolutely.
I didn't realize you were the brainchild to bringing the great outdoors to the fair.
Yes, so especially here at the Kayak Pond, my first year here, we actually started this. So it's pretty freaking crazy that it's been that long that we've had this, and it's a really great experience. A lot of people have never been in a kayak before, so it's a really good experience for people to enjoy it, and it's one of the fastest growing sports in the country right now, so it's pretty awesome.
And I know people might have their televisions on mute, or they're just looking going, wait a minute, it says you're at the fair, but you're in the wilderness, and that's exactly what you guys are going for. What area are we in right now?
So we're in the southeast corner of the fairgrounds. It's a natural resources park. It's what I call the oasis of the state fair. 8 acres of fun. We have the kayak pond. We have Smokey Bear, who's going to celebrate his 80th birthday this year, which is awesome. Yeah. We have an amphitheater which shows daily. We have a kiddie fishing area. We have a camping village, the Tallgrass Prairie, wildlife boardwalk, geological walkway. It's all about, you know, really growing those next environmental stewards, but having a great time at the fair. I mean, this is all free with state fair.
That's the best part. Totally free. And, you know, we got a beautiful morning today. It's going to heat up at some point, so what better way to cool down than to get on the water and then splashing in the water. Now, while we paddle to the other side, because here in about 30 seconds, teaser, you know what we're going to do, Jason. But before we get to that, you guys mentioned 75th birthday for ODNR.
Yes.
When do you guys are having a party or something?
We're having a big party tomorrow and Thursday.
All right.
Everyone's invited. We're going to have cake, cupcakes. We're going to give away some free swag. Lots of fun stuff tomorrow.
There you go. So it's happening tomorrow, again, the southeast corner of the Ohio State Fairgrounds. Again, totally free. What a great opportunity. Now, Jason, get over here because we got 10 more seconds, because you know what we're going to do. We're going to race on the count of 3 to see who can get to that third buoy the quickest. You ready?
Yep.
1, you're kind of at a disadvantage. 2, you're in front of me. 3, let's go. I'm getting faster through the years. Working out the upper body, working off that cream puff, actually. Oh, we're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. We're going to toss it back to you guys, Kurt and Jess. I think you guys need to race on the kayak and the cool side turn.
You go ahead and burn the calories. We're just going to consume the calories, right?
Why not?
Yes. We've been waiting for this all morning long. We've been talking about there's so many new foods here at the fair this year, dozens of new offerings. So we're a little hungry. We're going to try out one of the new options for you.
That's right. We're joined by GH Concessions. This newest item here that folks can try, pickled pizza. Buck is joining us too. Holly, where did the inspiration for this pizza come from?
Well, pickles seem to be very popular now, so we decided why not put it on a pizza.
And how has it been as a seller for you?
It's been great. You know, it almost, not quite, but almost rivals pepperoni.
Wow. So pepperoni still takes the cake?
It does. It does. The classic is really also great.
Do you have to convince people to try it?
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Sometimes they look at it and they're like, I don't know. I'm like, give it a shot. Now's the best time. You only have to get a slice, not a whole pie.
I think all of us love pickles.
We're all pickle people. What's on the pizza besides the pickles?
Yeah, well, you have the pickles, and then you have a ranch dill base, and we add extra dill, mozzarella cheese, obviously the pickles, and we have a butter crust.
Let's try
I'm ready.
it.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to hand you the
Right.
mic for a second, okay?
Okay.
You can narrate what we're
Dig right on in.
All right, we're going in for the first bite.
That is good.
Whoa.
We've got good reviews so far.
That is, I mean, it's what I expected.
That's
it's
so
just
good.
as good as I thought it was going to be.
Holly, that's a home run.
Thank you. Yeah.
The pickles and the sweetness of the sauce, that's outstanding.
Very good. Oh,
and then
thanks,
cheese on there too. You wouldn't necessarily think of pickles and cheese, but I mean that's a good combo.
It's a good balance. You got that mozzarella cheese, so it goes with everything.
And let me tell you, we're very honest people, so we wouldn't fake the funk here. If we didn't like it, we'd be like, meh.
What other, do you have any other new items this year?
Specialty pizzas or?
Well, we do have other specialty pizzas that we offer. We have a buffalo chicken, a chicken bacon ranch, we have a barbecue chicken, meat lovers, all the classics as well. So a full variety we have.
So where are you located on the fairgrounds?
We are at the corner of the new Fair Food Row, up in front of the Celeste Center.
GH Concessions, that's what people should look for at the sign?
Absolutely, we have a big pickle pizza sign as soon as you see it.
So listen, I think this and a wine slushy, and I'm good to go for the day, followed up with that cream puff and nap time.
Well, food coma. Good night, everyone.
Well, it's nice too is you get the crunch from the pickles. It's got a little crunch to it. I love crunch.
I love the crunch too. It's perfect in every way.
Great, thanks so much.
Good job, Molly. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you all for having us.
All right, well, if you need a nap, Sarah's going to let you know when the best time of the day is. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a good day to be outside, Sarah.
Yes, it is.
When it feels good, waking up.
You're watching Good Day Columbus on Fox 28.
Good morning, friends. Thanks for joining us once again on this Wednesday. It is July 24th. I'm Jessica Ralston.
And I'm Kurt Ludlow. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Ohio State Fair. We've been having just a great morning so far. We tried the pickle pizza, delish. We tried the new Schmidt's cream puff, delish. We're waiting for the cotton candy one. And we're waiting for the ice slushy, wine slushy.
Just waiting.
I can't get that off my mind.
Tap, tap, tap. Waiting for someone to show up with the wine slushy that's new this year. Okay, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. All right, gorgeous weather you mentioned this morning. And Buck, this is just one of the best days to come out to the fair. Opening day and ABC 6 day.
Yeah, it's great out here, and I'll tell you what, we're going to get a little warm later today. We get up to about 87 degrees for the high, but I like the shot here. You can see the sky ride just started firing up, so let me step over here to the side, and we're going to bring in the radar to show you that. Thankfully, we haven't had much rain this morning. There were a couple sprinkles that tried moving in from western Ohio, but as we look at the radar, things are actually looking great outside right now. There's a 60% chance for some rain later today, but this morning, things are comfortable. We're sitting in the 60s. It's a little humid. It's not terrible. We've definitely had worse humidity than this, but you can see temperatures are starting to slowly warm up. We're going to be getting into the 80s pretty quickly. Matter of fact, by about 11 a.m., we're going to be getting into the 80s. Of course, you're at the fair. You got to play some games, right? We're going to bring the fair forecast here. Kurt's had his try and been practicing this in the studio, so we're going to see if he can knock all these down. Let's see. He got them all down, knocked them all down. So we're looking at 87 degrees for the high today. There is that chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Some of these storms might get a little strong at times, specifically the northern part of the state, but the storms will slowly kind of drift their way to the south later. So just be aware, we could get a few stronger storms later today with some gusty winds, but what a beautiful day to come on out here to the Ohio State Fair opening day. As we mentioned, we've had a lot of fun so far. There's a lot more fun still to come out here at the fair. Looks like they stopped the sky ride. Maybe they're just starting to load some people on it or whatnot. Anyway, we got a lot more fun coming up. Right now, let's check out the roads with Mike Kilmer. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Buck. Well, they stopped that so they could take pictures of you. We're actually moving along in pretty good shape out there. We have this, I believe now is going to be 2 accidents on 670. We have one just about Leonard, that's that dot, and then we have one right around 3rd Street, or right where you exit to the downtown there. So it is affecting, the first accident appears to be slowing down just a little bit, but we're not quite in the yellow, so at least the traffic seems to be getting by that with no problem. The other thing's a disabled vehicle, nothing to really worry about there. So we're overall not doing too bad here on the tail end of morning rush hour. Pull back and take a look at our overview of the area. Not much along 71 here causing any problems. Looks like a pretty easy ride right up into I-70. Again, just a little bit of stretch of some slowdowns there just as you come up on those accidents. Watch that along 670. 71, actually check it in pretty good shape as well as you come up from the Grove City area, about 59 miles an hour. So not doing too bad there this morning as you head up to the 70-71 West Split. Coming down from the north side, about 58 miles an hour. Not really seeing much in the way of any problems around the 17th ramp. That's what I thought we'd take a look at here on the camera. Those are the headlights coming towards the fairgrounds there, and it looks like that's all moving along in good shape. Have a very safe day. Enjoy the fair. Back to you.
All right, Mike, thank you. If you plan to come to the fair, make sure you set aside some time to visit the Ohio Village, because this will be your last chance for a little while anyway.
Yeah, there's some changes going on. We're joined by the manager in media and public relations with the center, Ohio History Center, Neil Thompson. Good morning, Neil. We're going to talk about the changes to Ohio Village in just a second here. But what do you have going on at the fair this year? What can everyone enjoy?
Well, first of all, we have free admission to Ohio Village and the Ohio History Center Museum for all fairgoers. Just show your daily hand stamp. But we'll have programming going on throughout the run of the fair. One of the first big things that you're going to see is on Saturday, July 27th, we have a Founders Day celebration that is 50 years to the day when Ohio Village opened on July 27th, 1974.
Okay, what does that? What is good? What's happening? What's going to be included?
We're going to have some concerts with some vintage, American songbook style music that's going to be excellent.
Wow. That sounds like fun. So I know that there are plans now to temporarily close Ohio Village for some renovations. Now this is like a 2-year project, so seems ambitious. What are you going to be doing?
So at the end of the State Fair, August 4th, we will be closing temporarily, and with plans to reopen in 2026. We're going to be doing a renovation project, a rehabilitation project. As I mentioned, Ohio Village is 50 years old. So we're going to be working to update some things, add some new amenities. We're going to add more trees. We're going to add a nature-based play area. We're going to connect the Ohio History Center Museum to the village in a little bit more, a way that will give people more things to do. We're going to add some hardscapes. We're going to update accessibility in the village. We're going to reform the town center so it's going to be better used for concerts. We're going to add a whole bunch of new guest experiences that we cannot wait to show people when they come back in 2026.
It is someplace that it seems like every school class visits Ohio Village at some point, right?
Oh, it is. We have 4th graders throughout the school year that are there on their school trips. It's a fantastic opportunity for children and adults alike. You get to learn something. You get to be at the museum. We have a lot of hands-on activities. We have hands-on exhibits like our Lustron home, where you could touch everything and actually be in a house from the late 1940s, 1950s. It's a wonderful experience, and so we love having families of all ages there.
Well, thanks for being here with us this morning.
You guys have so much to offer. The only thing you don't have out there is MLS soccer, but we do have a place for that in Columbus. It's, of course, at lower.com field, where tonight the MLS All-Star game is going to take place. We've got soccer players from all over here to shine their talents.
MLS team taking on the Liga team as well, and Seth Haynock is down there getting ready for all those fans.
Yeah, guys, such an exciting time to be a Columbus Crew fan, but also to live here in Columbus as a soccer fan. The MLS All-Star Game hosted here in our city at lower.com field. Thousands of visitors and 30 of the top MLS stars all here in Columbus. Now, the game starts at 8 p.m. tonight. This is huge for our city. The Columbus Sports Commission tells me that this is expected to bring in $20 million to our city. They've been putting in a bid year after year, and they're so excited to welcome this game back here. Now, the last time it was actually here in Columbus was almost 20 years ago, back in 2005. And officials say this is a fantastic opportunity for us to welcome visitors here in our city and to bring in a lot of money.
It's really exciting.
Yeah.
Like going to a giant stadium and watching people like kick a ball.
Hot dogs.
Yeah.
So what?
And what are you gonna cheer? What are you gonna say?
We're gonna say the Crew.
Now, a lot of fans were hoping to see soccer superstar Lionel Messi, but it has been confirmed that he will not be participating tonight due to an ankle injury. But we do have 5 of our very own Crew players on the roster, including Cucho Hernandez and Diego Rossi. And so just a Crew takeover. Also, the head coach tonight is our Crew head coach. We have Wilfried Nancy coaching the All-Star team. And so it's going to be a fantastic night for soccer fans, Crew fans, and everyone here in town visiting Columbus. It's all happening right here, lower.com field, 8 p.m. I'm looking forward to seeing how it all turns out. For Good Day Columbus, I'm Stephanie Chaynock. Back to you.
You know, it's not just animals native to Ohio that you'll be able to see here at the Ohio State Fair. There's also some more exotic ones making their fair debut.
So exotic. Cameron Fontana is live with Oscar the Ostrich and Safari Sam for a look at the entertainment this duo is offering. We cannot stop staring, Cameron. This is amazing. Good morning.
Let me tell you something, Kurt and Jessica. I made a really good friend here. Like you said, this is Oscar the Ostrich. Yes, an exotic animal giving me exotic kisses too. Riding Oscar, we have Safari Sam. Welcome to the Ohio State Fair.
Thank you so much. I'm thrilled to be here.
So tell us a little bit about Oscar. I mean, clearly he's more animated than all of us here on Good Day Columbus.
Oh yeah, I've had Oscar for a long time, ever since he was a little egg. We travel all around. He loves to meet people.
And how long are you going to be here at the Ohio State Fair? What can people expect about you and what you do?
Well, Oscar and I particularly are going to be here for the first half of the fair, the first 6 days. But next year we're going to be back and we'll be here for the whole fair, so we're looking forward to that.
Now, are you going to be roaming around? Are you going to be in a certain spot? Where can families, and I know tons of kids watching, where can they come see you?
Exactly. So I appear at 2, 4, and 6 p.m. each day, and I'm at the this end of the fair, near,
right over here.
Sorry, yeah, near the kiddie rides.
There you go.
And the entrance that's near them.
Yeah, and just to give you a vicinity, we can see on camera right now, you have the giant slide, the fast track, and it's the Tallies rides is where you can see Oscar. Now, I heard Oscar likes treats, right?
Oh, he certainly does.
Here you go.
Did you bring any?
Yeah, oh yeah, I got some imaginary treats, right?
Oh, imaginary birdseed is his second favorite kind.
And what do I have over here? An imaginary drink? What's this? I mean, it sounds magical. This is great. Are there any other?
Oh my goodness!
I wasn't expecting the burp.
What was that you gave him? I thought that was going to be water.
It was carbonated water. I'm sorry.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, but you know, how excited are you and Oscar to be part of the fair and just bringing joy and entertainment to families?
Oh, it's thrilling. We just love to meet people. Now we're looking forward to it so much. The Ohio State Fair is a terrific one. It's my first time here, but I've been hearing about it for ages from all kinds of people and entertainers who say it's the best.
Now, you know what? I was telling you, I made a good friend, but another one of our great friends. Are you able to walk this way?
Absolutely.
Because I saw her walking around here somewhere. Kurt, Jessica, Buck, come over here. Oscar wants to meet you. I know we're throwing a wrench in the program, but Jessica was taking pictures. She cannot take her eyes off of Oscar and Safari Sam as well. But you guys have to meet him. Here we go. We got Buck over here. And look at his legs. He's so tall.
I'm so fascinated. Hi. Hi.
Does she smell good, Oscar?
Hi. Give me a kiss.
Oh, this is great. So again, for the first half of the fair, you can see Safari Sam and Oscar the Ostrich in this area right over here where the younger kids rides are, the Tallies section. So thank you so much. I know you came all the way from Canada, so welcome.
Canada.
He takes selfies. Guys, we got to take a selfie.
Yes,
can we take a selfie on TV?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oscar just said cheese.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Let me get the wide angle lens.
Okay.
Is everyone in? Cheese. Oh, thank you guys.
That just made my day.
That is awesome.
I don't know if you guys got to go back up there. I threw a wrench in the program.
It's fine. It's fine. That was worth the price of admission. All right, Sarah, I don't know if you can top this beautiful creature here, but we'll give it our best shot.
I might as well just walk off and just
He's allergic to
end the show. We'll go to break. No, I'm joking. We're not going to go to break. Let's get a look at your forecast.